These are the reasons your employees are rejecting your talent development efforts. You are continuously trying to change who they are. With those magical behavioral competencies you have no scientific proof for that they will increase performance. You tell people in your EVP, come as you are, but you fail to add, we will tell you how to be. Feedback is rejected for the very same reason. It is all about what the person is doing wrong and is never about what they bring to the table. You are so focused on fitting people into these job descriptions that you are completely missing out on what makes them exceptional. You put them into boxes and label them, most of the time with no evidence or based on bogus assessments and tests. You are dragging them away from their jobs to train them on competencies that are not used on the job. They cannot apply or don't solve their problems. You treat them like kids by making training mandatory instead of competence. Assess people constantly so they can see where they stand in terms of their skills and knowledge. If they are fine, leave them alone with your talent development programs. If they fall short, provide them with learning resources and skill development opportunities and then assess them again. Most grown-ups manage the development independently, as long as they know where they stand, what is missing, and how to acquire those. So in summary, when you ignore people's contribution and who they are going to reject you. The truth is, talent development efforts fail because we don't want a single inch of employees, what they bring, their ideas, and what they represent. We want them to stick to the job description and do as they are told. But that's not how people operate. People want to be seen. And when you are blind to them, you only focus on what you want from them, they will not respond very well. And this is where managing their behavior comes into the picture. I am not against managing behavior. That's an absolute must. I am against outlining certain behavioral competencies and telling people this is what you must be like, otherwise you won't succeed. There is no such a thing. So if you want to manage people's behavior, this is what you do. And this is where you can use assessments, but the ones that are valid. Help people figure out who they are, how they interact and respond with the environment, how others see them, and use that as a base for managing their behavior. When you adopt this approach, basically showing interest in who people are, with all the complexities that they bring, they appreciate. This is when you start seeing change in behavior in the way of their thinking. This is when you start seeing them opening up, and this is where the real work starts. You cannot treat people as if they were broken and approach them that, hey, I'm going to fix you. Well, they are going to reject you. Just think about it. You've been through the same thing as we all have. You've been told many times this is how you should be. The way you are is just wrong. How did that make you feel? So maybe it's time that we stop doing this to employees.